wanted to go, for the longest time. So, but I was not actively pursuing it because I didn't know how. Correct time to do a South film. It's a good project. It's a great setup. It's a fab co-star that I have. It was very, very daunting because I didn't know anybody. I was meeting the team for the first time. I'd barely been to Hyderabad. You don't know the language, so there are people talking and you're like, sorry, what did you all say? Like, they're just discussing the scene right before and you don't know what they're saying. When something is presented to me, I know within the first 1 hour if I'm going to do it or not.
Hello and welcome to India Today. This is Hesha and today I'm in conversation with Akansha Ranjan Kapoor, somebody who I've been wanting to talk to for a while because here I am in her abode getting up close and personal as she's one of the women of today who we'd like to chat with. Sup?
Hi, Kisha.
Hi, how are you?
Very good, very good.
And you look so lovely and nice. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Akansha, I'm just going to cut the chase and just going to be like, congratulations, you're making your debut down south.
I am. I'm so excited.
You've been shooting for it since a while, right? If I'm not wrong.
I've been shooting since the 1st of December. So, but it seems like a while because it's been back and forth like non-stop. But yeah, it's been great.
How's the whole experience going down south suddenly feels like?
Like honestly, I think it's the best time. Like suddenly since like a year, everybody just wants to, grab a South film. So I think it came at the perfect time. I'm too ecstatic and it's just so fun. It's so different from here. So I'm just like learning and then enjoying the newness of it all. Yeah, I'm thrilled.
Tell me something, and you'd relate also probably, and you rightly said, this is the time when everything is actually getting like pan-Indian cinema and people are merging and look at the numbers, box office numbers also are giving us what we've been looking at. Do you feel that you made this decision very intuitively to sort of take, that direction? You started with OTT and then you moved ahead and did films which also were close to you as a person, but now this is like a different industry altogether. So. A, was it pressure? B, was it intuition? Or C, I'm giving KBC vibes to you right now. Or was it that you just felt it's the right direction and the right time to take, with your career going forward?
So honestly, I am very intuitive. I do work a lot with gut. I'm not very calculative, especially when it comes to my work. I feel like when something is presented to me, I know within the first 1 hour if I'm going to do it or not. That being said, South was a direction I wanted to go, for the longest time. So, but I was not actively pursuing it because I didn't know how. Actually, I didn't know where to begin, what to do. So it just so happened before I heard the narration, when I just knew what the setup was, I said yes. An agent from South called me and I said yes. So it was my intuition for sure. I knew like, I want to get into this. It opens a whole new audience, a whole new door, just so much more opportunity, which fairly new actor like me needs. So it was, it was a no-brainer, honestly. But yeah, I do follow my gut more than, like I don't need a second opinion. I just know. Even if I ask a second opinion, it's because I want to reconfirm what I've already decided. So if someone says no, I'm like, no, I don't want to know your opinion anymore. So yeah, it was that pressure, no, and yes, because there's always pressure, but then always I've known to not let it bother me because there is pressure. This is that industry. But I've not felt pressure in a very strange way because I've worked so long for this, I've tried so long for this, that when it's happening, I'm just having fun. I'm not thinking of the pressure. I'm just like, I'm living my dream.
So speaking of friendships, like I was talking about the whole fact that it's so important to have somebody who's from the industry, for me at least specifically, because I can go back to them and discuss, whether I'm doing the right thing or not, get some sort of understanding and idea. Do you sort of have that camaraderie with your friends as well? Do you discuss projects?
Yes and no, because like I said, for me at least, I don't like getting too many opinions. I know instinctively whether I want to do something or not. But yes, having a solid group of friends who know, who understand, who've been through the same thing is just everything. Like you can't take that for granted. So I'm blessed to have that because they get it, right? They know it, they've been through it, they know the industry. So it helps for sure,
Yeah. Even Alia gave you a shout out at that point in time for Maya One as well. And she's obviously given us RRR and then the Oscar, which we're all hoping for. And we're hoping for that you get that for us as well. Why not, of course, right? More the merrier. Did you speak to her? How was she? Did she react to this when she got to know? Was she happy? Like everybody else would have been?
Yeah, she was. Like everybody else, because it's like, correct time to do a South film. It's a good project. It's a great setup. It's a fab co-star that I have.
Yeah, Sandeep.
So, Sandeep. So it was a dream project. So like every other friend, it was just
fab.
Yeah.
Tell me something, where do you derive your sense of confidence from when you have to sort of navigate yourself through an industry which is damn alien to you?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even say that, oh my God, you know, you've been here even for the Hindi film industry for like 12 years now. No, it's very fresh, right? So there's one of that pressure. Or let's just say the relevance and the importance that you have to sort of maintain.
Yeah.
And then moving forward and pushing yourself into another direction altogether.
You're talking about South.
Down south, yeah. How do you feel that, you know, where do you get your sense of confidence from?
I think what keeps me like my feet on the ground, like, okay, you've got this, is just that your love for what you're doing. So yeah, my first couple days was very, very daunting because I didn't know anybody. I was meeting the team for the first time. I'd barely been to Hyderabad. You don't know the language, so there are people talking and you're like, sorry, what did you all say? Like, you know, they're just discussing the scene right before and you don't know what they're saying. So it's a bit daunting for sure, but yeah, you know you love this, you know you're here to stay, and so you just like one step in front of each other, like forget the staircase, just focus on the next step. That's kind of what I'm trying to do right now, figuring it as I go, and it gets easier. Yeah, but you just know you love this, you wanted this, it's different, nothing is easy. You know, it's a challenge. It's a challenge, and it would be boring if it wasn't. You know, so I'm grateful.
You know, that was actually the next thing which I wanted to ask you. I feel we're all in an industry where validation is so damn important. Like, no matter how much we seek it internally, which is great, which is a part that everybody should take as well. But sometimes external validation goes a long way, right? In a situation like that, when we as women might have our own insecurities as well, it's okay if you don't share your insecurities, but I would love to know, how do you sort of then tap into your own headspace to come out of it and then make sure that you're available facing the camera next day, bang on?
Yeah, I think I had that in Guilty a lot because I've had a lot of insecurity when it's come to my, how I see my body and, you know, my just expression of the way I look and everything. And the Guilty character was so like, wear a red tight dress and you sleeveless and go out there. I'm like, that's not what. So I used to cry in the van because it used to really scare me because it's just not how I've ever presented myself. That being said, as an actor, what are you doing? You go on set to get validated, for the director to say, good take. For it to release, for audience to say, hey, you were good. Your entire life is based on validation, right? And as an actor who's auditioned for so long, again, it's like, hey, you were good, or hey, you were bad. So again, you're seeking validation. So much of your self-belief is in the other person's hand for such a long time. So I think you have to find your own sort of something, right? Where you know, like I was actually giving an interview yesterday and I said kind of the same thing, where it's like, you have to make sense of your situation and you'll make sense of it through your journey. Like for me, it's like, hey, what's mine will be mine. So what doesn't come to me doesn't make you lesser than or not good enough. It was not meant to be. So that's I've made sense of my journey like that what's mine won't miss me. You know, so it's that, and insecurities you have.
We all do.
We all do, and you're going to keep dealing with it, and you figure it out. You find a way around it. Like you get better. You know, you work on yourself, and sometimes you just say, "F you."
Yeah, like let it just pass.
Yeah.
But, you know, Tammy, I would love to know this as a girl also. I know you're making it sound very, very easy, that you're somebody who's chill and you let it pass, etc. But has it ever happened to you that you're so damn passionate about doing something and you get to audition maybe for the part, or somebody reaches out to you for it, and then you realize that maybe you're not doing it for X, Y, Z reasons. In those situations, what is it that you do to keep your sanity in check?
It's happened for 7 full years before Guilty. That's all that happened, right? Where you're like, you audition for something, obviously you give it your all, and you hope against hope. And also, I was also this dreamy child who thought I'll finish college and I'll waltz into a set, and of course, life didn't work out like that. So, anyway, you're like grappling with that, saying, oh, I didn't expect it to be so hard, but it's you cry. I've had days where I've locked myself and I said, I don't want to talk to anyone. Let me cry it out. That's healthy too. You know, just going to sleep, waking up to fight another day. That's healthy too. Whatever works for you, right? So I've had all sorts of responses to all sorts of these things. But you know, you love it. you know, everybody is going through it. Like if you quit today, 10 other people will take your place. So you make a decision. You know, I've got into it knowing it's the toughest industry in the world. No one's forced me to be here. So I'm trying. I'll keep trying, and I have to just try harder tomorrow.
You know, actors are also a lot in terms of pretty much their directors' babies, right? I feel like even when a part is particularly written sometimes, I think there's got so much going on at the back end. There's a script writer, there's a director, there's a casting director, and then there's an actor that's casted for that role, right? Do you sort of project yourself into a trajectory where you feel that, you know, this is what I want to map out, this is how I want to plan things out for me, work with somebody in particular like that?
When you say map out, it's for the character that I'm doing or in general?
No, in general, for your career going forward. Is there a particular director that you want to work with, a particular genre that you want to really tap into because you feel you have that needs to come out?
Yeah, so I don't think I'm iffy about a particular genre, but I do have a set of wish list directors, out of which Vasan sir was one of them. So that was exciting.
Oh, you've tick marked one then.
Yeah, of course. There's, you know, I would love to work with the likes of Vikramaditya Motwani, Sriram Raghavan sir. Like these are my Anurag Kashyap. These are the kind of films I love to see, so thus I'd love to be a part of. These are the directors I want to work with. I feel like they do so much with their characters and so much with their actors. So, you know, and push the envelope each time with, you know, their writing. So these are the kind of directors I aim to hope to work with. But otherwise, I'm open because listen, life doesn't go as planned. And so I have learned the hard way to not make plans.
But listen, I have to say this to you. I feel like you're also somebody who's sort of itching to do something which goes beyond vanity.
Yes.
You know, isn't that a great
Vanity
thing?
means nothing to me.
Oh, wow.
Like, in fact, when I watch
Listen,
films...
I have to just shake hands with you on this part because like, it's so much for an actor to say that.
No, it means nothing to me. Like, there's so many times I watch films where the girl is playing a villager's role or less, like, okay, I shouldn't name, but, you know, the role where it's a raw scene and she's howling and everything, and then there's makeup and there's a perfect curl, and it drives me crazy. I said, what is wrong with you? Like, even if I'm doing that role, that scene, and I have this hair and this liner, I won't get into it. You know, and you're so busy कि नहीं ऐसे नहीं रो सकते क्योंकि ये चला जाएगा. I don't care. I want to really bring characters to life. I really feel like I have so much acting inside me, and I just want to bring that to life. Yeah, I just want to do like roles. I want people to like see, saying she can act. That's all. That's all I'm here to do.
Oh, that's so sweet and nice to say. Yeah, because vanity is so important, and to know that you're comfortable. Because every time I'm speaking to you, I'm just getting that vibe that you're not somebody who's too vain about it. You're just like, it's fine.
To be vain, I'll do photo shoots. I'll post on my Instagram. Everyone knows I can look pretty with makeup and I'm fine. That's not the aim of films.
Yeah. You want to have the act and the actor part of it.
Yeah.
Fab.
Yeah.
Akansha, lastly, before I wrap this up, you know, give me like 2 cents about what life means to you in general.
You know, it's changed so much. Every year, you grow and you learn. And back in the day, it was just you know, different phases of your life. Oh, I just want to have fun. I just want to be with my friends. And then there was, I just want to make something of my life. And now I think it's balance. It's just balance. I want to be healthy and have something to. I read this in Ikigai. Something to do, something to love, and something to look forward to. And I guess that's all I'm trying to go by. Have a good set of, a close, tight set of family and friends, do what I love what I do, and yeah, that's it.
I'm going to be playing this fun segment with you, which is called hashtag for the clout. So basically, I'm going to throw up a whole bunch of 10 rapid questions at you, but you have to specifically tell me whether you've done this for your clout, basically for the gram or not. So we're getting very Gen Z and millennial right now. Okay, cool. So the first question for you, Akansha, is, have you ever posted a thirst trap on your Instagram for self-validation or for attention?
For attention, yes.
Yeah, no, we all do that. Okay. Hopped onto a dating app because of peer pressure.
Because of self-pressure.
Self-pressure.
Single for too long, must join.
Did it work out?
No.
Like all of us, never works out. Okay. Have you ever slid into your crush's DM and made the first move?
The boys are so stupid. You put a thirst trap, they DM you anyway. So even if I want to, like, I've got the DM already.
Already it has happened. Love it. Okay. Would you rather talk about your relationship on social media or just completely avoid it?
I think I'm in the middle. I'm like tacky to talk too much, childish to deny, inconsequential.
Nice,
Yeah.
fair.
Like they'll say something comes, I want to post, I'm not going to hide it. Find it stupid.
Okay. Would you ever get possessive about your love interest if he likes a picture of like another hot girl?
I've had a love interest who's liked everybody's picture on Instagram and it's not been fun, and I was very possessive and then very angry.
But that is also all of us. Because
And then very single because it was a goodbye tata.
we've all been through this. I think most of the girls का भी यही problem हो रहा है Instagram पे. Never mind.
Never
We
mind.
pass as the question comes only. Okay. Ever been in a situationship but pretended to be in a relationship in your head and on social media?
So I was not pretending because in my head it was a relationship because I didn't think it's a situationship. But then
But then bubble burst.
Bubble
हो गया.
burst. Yeah.
Such girl problems. Never mind. Okay. Swiped right on a dating app purely on the basis of the looks and never read the description.
Yes.
Can we ask who?
No.
Okay then. All right. Attended a red carpet to post about it just for your clout and to show that I was there, Baba.
To be fair, that's what we all do. None of us are loving to go for most of these events, but you have to show up to show you were there. So,
Okay. And the last question is, ever planned a fancy vacay just for good pictures?
Yes and no, because you go for the vacay, but then you're excited because you know you're going to get good pics. So it's somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Fine, Akansha, this was nice. Thank you so
I think
much.
I scored well.
Yeah, you scored well.
Okay,
You've
good.
done all 10 on 10. You've not dodged any of my for the clout questions. Your clout is very
I don't
happy
think my
now.
team is happy with that, but I am. I'm very happy.
But I think your clout is very happy
My
now
clout is
after this.
happy.
I think that's a good note to start 2024
Yeah.
on, and we've met pretty early on, so
Yeah.
that's what you can keep it on for the entire year, and I think I'm going to take some inspiration as well. But Akansha, thank you so much for removing time, for getting me to your house to speak to you. I'm looking forward to your Telugu debut as well, and many more things that you can do.
Yeah.
And yeah, kudos and all the very best.
Thank you.